Hello everybody, we are now in Act 4 Scene 3. So long we have finished till Act 4 Scene 2 and we are going to continue after this, and I hope you are all enjoying the session of my teaching, and let us continue. This is Shumana Roy Chaudhary teaching you English literature, and Julius Caesar to be precise now. Let us begin Act 4, Scene 3. Brutus and Cassius within the tent of Brutus. That is, they have come to have a discussion, and but it so happens that they end up quarreling with each other, and then of course at the end they are reconciled. And let us go through the text now. Cassius, that you have wronged me doth appear in this. You have condemned me and noted Lucius Pella for taking bribes here of the Sardians. And what he has done, Cassius, he is telling Brutus that you have wronged me doth appear in this, that you have wronged me appears in this deed of yours, where you have condemned and noted Lucius Pella. That is, Lucius Pella has been condemned and noted, that is, he has been punished by public disgrace for taking bribes here of the Sardians. Wherein my letters, praying on his side, because I knew the man was slighted of. That is, Cassius says, I had written letters to you saying that I had prayed to you and taking Lucius Pella's side, but they were slighted off, which means they were just ignored, and you did not pay heed. You've just ignored them. So that certainly shows that you have wronged against me. Brutus, you wronged yourself to write in such a case. Brutus says that you should not have written in such a case. You wronged yourself there. Cassius, in such a time as this, it is not meet that every nice offense should bear his comment. That is, in such a time, it is a time of crisis, Cassius says, that is, it is not meet, that it is not desired that for every nice offense you should be bearing a comment. You should you are simply taking a very wrong approach. That is a very wrong approach. This time is very crucial, and you shouldn't be taking putting your comment into after every nice offense. What is exactly a nice offense? So that is any mere offense, any offense of any sort. That is, don't put your comment here. So Brutus says, let me tell you, Cassius, you yourself are much condemned to have an itching palm. That is, you yourself, Cassius, I'm sorry, you are much condemned. That is, you have the reputation of having an itching palm. Itching palm is somebody who takes bribes. That person is a person who is very greedy. That person is supposed to have an itching palm to sell and mart your offices for gold. So to sell and mart your offices for gold to undeservers. That is, you only do that. You have that reputation. That is, you sell your offices for gold and you sell them off to people who don't deserve them. Cassius says, I, an itching palm? You know that you are Brutus that speaks this? That is, Cassius saying, are you saying that I have an itching palm and you are Brutus who says this? Or else, or by the gods, this speech of yours, this speech were else your last. That is, if you were not Brutus who was saying this, this speech would have been your last. If had it been any other person talking, telling me that I have an itching palm, well, this speech would have been that person's last speech. He would have been killed by me after this. I wouldn't have given him any more chance. But it is because you are Brutus, that is, I am giving you. Brutus says, the name of Cassius honors this corruption, and chastisement doth therefore hide his head. That is, You are the name of Cassius honors this corruption. That is, Cassius himself alone is capable of showing such corruption. Okay, and chastisement, therefore, that therefore hide his head. Chastisement. Brutus says, remember March, the Ides of March, remember. Did not great Julius bleed for justice's sake? What villain touched his body that did stab and not for justice? What shall one of us that struck the foremost man of all this world, but for supporting robbers? Shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes and sell the mighty space of our large honours for so much trash as may be grasped thus? I had rather be a dog and bathe the moon than such a Roman. That is, I'd rather be a dog and bathe the moon than be a Roman. A Roman is a very honorable person. A Roman is supposed to be a very, very honorable person. So, so he says, the Ides of March, remember, did not great Julius bleed for justice's sake? What villain touched his body that did stab and not for justice? What shall one of us that struck the foremost man of all this world? So Brutus calls Julius Caesar the foremost man of all this world, and it so happens that they have stabbed him. But for supporting robbers. So now Brutus is calling Cassius a robber, simply a robber, as if he was going on taking bribes, and with something he is doing something which ought not to be done. Shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes and sell the mighty space of our large honours for so much trash as may be grasped thus? I had rather be a dog and bathe the moon than such a Roman. Cassius says, Brutus, bait not on me. Bait not me. I'll not endure it. That is, Brutus, bait not me, and I shall not endure this. So, please do not challenge me. Please don't do this, because I will not tolerate this at all. You forgot yourself to hedge me in. I am a soldier. I, older in practice, abler than yourself, to make conditions. That is, I am older to you. I am a soldier and I am older in practice. Older to you and abler than yourself. I am much abler also than yourself to make conditions. To which Brutus says, go to, you are not Cassius. That is, go to means, he's saying just get lost. I don't agree. It's all nonsense that you're talking. I don't agree that you are better than me. Well, Cassius says, I am. I say you are not. Cassius says, urge me no more. I shall forget myself. Have mind upon your health. Tempt me no further. Brutus says, away, slight man. Cassius says, is it possible? Brutus says, hear me, for I will speak. Why? What is Cassius saying? Is it possible? That is, he is saying, Cassius is finding it so difficult to believe that it is Brutus who is behaving in such a rash manner with him. That is why he is extremely, he's puzzled. He just can't believe his eyes or ears. So now he says, is it Brutus that, urge me no more, I shall forget myself. Have mind upon your health and tempt me no further. Cassius says that please do not tempt me any further. Brutus says, away, slight man. That is, a slight man means a worthless man. So he says that away, slight man, that is, you get away, slight man or worthless man. So he said, is it possible that Brutus is talking to him in this way? Cassius says, oh, ye gods, must I endure all this? Brutus, all this I more, fret till your proud heart break. That is, you just fret, that is, go on getting angry till your proud heart breaks, I am not bothered. That is what Brutus is saying. Go, show your slaves how choleric you are. That is the capacity to the extent of anger which you can show. You please go and show your slaves how much angry you can really be. Choleric. Choler is anger. Choleric is the readiness to get angry. And make your bondmen tremble. Who are the bondmen? Bondmen are the slaves. So he says, make your bondmen tremble. That is, make the slaves, make your slaves tremble. Must I budge? Must I observe you? Must I stand and crouch under your testy humor? By the gods, you shall digest the venom of your spleen. So, at that time it was believed that anger originated from the spleen. So he is saying, you shall digest the venom of your spleen. The poison which is generated by your anger, you shall only have to digest it. Though it do split you. For from this day forth, I'll use you for my mirth, ear for my laughter. When you are waspish, when you are vicious, when you are terribly angry, when you're throwing forth your poison out, I will just use you as a source of my laughter. I will not consider you anything more than that. I'm sorry. Cassius says, is it come to this? Brutus says, you say you are a better soldier. Let it appear so. Make your wanting true, and it shall please me well. For mine own part, I shall be glad to learn of noblemen. That is, you have said that you are a better soldier. Let it appear so. And let make your wanting true. That is, make your boasting true. And it shall please me well. For mine own part, I shall be glad to learn of noblemen. That is, for myself, I'll be glad if you're really nobler than me. I'll be very happy to learn from you. Cassius, you wrong me in every way. You wrong me, Brutus. I said an elder soldier, not a better. Did I say better? Brutus says, if you did, I care not. Cassius says, when Caesar lived, he does not thus have moved me. Brutus says, peace, peace. You does not so have tempted him. So now they are talking about Julius Caesar. So Cassius says that when Caesar lived, he durst not thus have tempted me with the way Brutus is tempting him now. So with the way Brutus is trying to do, with the way Brutus is behaving with him now. So with Brutus says, peace, peace, you durst not have so have tempted him. So Brutus is saying that Cassius is perhaps like he is tempting Brutus too much to talk in this manner. I durst not, that is, I darest not, no. What durst not tempt him? Brutus says, for your life you durst not. Do not presume too much upon my love. That is, do not rely too much upon my love. I may do that I shall be sorry for. That is, Cassius says, you are taking me too much for granted. That is, if I may do something now, please don't rely too much on my love. I may do something now, for which I may perhaps repent after this. I may do that I shall be sorry for. Brutus says, you have done that you should be sorry for. There is no terror, Cassius, in your threats, for I am armed so strong in honesty that they pass by me as the idle wind. That is, Cassius, in your threats, there is no terror. In your threats, I'm not getting terrified. There is no terror. Cassius, for I am armed so strong in honesty that they pass by me as the idle wind. That is, the idle wind, as they pass by us, we don't get affected. So it is passing by as though it's an ineffective wind. Nothing is happening. Which I respect not, I did send to you, for certain sums of gold which you denied me. I did send to you for certain sums of gold, which you denied me. For I can raise no money by vile means, by means which are dishonest, and drop my blood for drachmas, than to wring from the hard hands of the peasants their vile trash, be any indirection. I did send to you for gold to pay my legions. That is, I cannot take away money from the peasants, and I cannot drop the value of my blood to the level of the silver coins. Drachma is a silver coin. So I cannot do that. And I had rather coin my heart and drop my blood for drachmas. That is, I can drop my blood for drachmas. I can turn the drops of my blood into silver coins than to take money from the peasants, hard money from the peasants. Their vile trash by any indirection I did send to you for gold to pay my legions, which you denied me. I wanted money from you to pay the legions. I wanted gold, but you did not send me, which you denied me. Was that done like Cassius? Should I have answered Cassius so, when Marcus Brutus grows so covetous? To lock such rascal counters from my friends, be ready, gods, with all your thunderbolts, dash him to pieces. So he says, he asked God to dash him to pieces. That is, to just get his friends who have just denied him of his the true value of friendship, to get crushed into pieces. Cassius says, I denied you not. Brutus says, you did. I did not. He was but a fool that hath brought my answer back. That is, you are bringing my answer back to me, but you are a fool. Brutus hath rived my heart. A friend should bear his friend's infirmities. That is, you have simply broken my heart into pieces. A friend should bear a friend's infirmities. If I have any drawbacks, a friend should cover them up. But Brutus makes mine greater than they are. Brutus is making my faults greater than they actually are. Brutus, I do not till you practice them on me. I do not, but till you practice them on me. Cassius says, you love me not. Brutus says, I do not like your faults. Cassius says, a friendly eye could never see such faults. Brutus says, a flatterers would not, though they do appear as huge as high Olympus. Cassius, come Antony, and young Octavius, come. Revenge yourselves alone on Cassius, for Cassius is aweary of the world, hated by the one he loves, braved by his brother, checked like a bondman, all his faults observed, set in a notebook, learned and conned by rote. It is just learned by heart. So is he a friend, somebody who does this? To cast into my teeth. Oh, I could weep my spirit from mine eyes. There is my dagger, and here my naked breast, within a heart dearer than Pluto's mine, richer than gold. If that thou beest a Roman, take it forth. I that denied thee gold will give my heart. Strike as thou didst at Caesar, for I know when thou didst hate him worst, thou lovest him better than ever thou lovest Cassius. So Cassius says, now you can kill me. Here's my dagger, here's my open chest, and you can just simply kill me. That is, if you have killed Caesar, you can kill me, and if you have killed Caesar and yet say that you are his friend, so you can kill me as well. And here I have a heart. If I have denied you gold, I here give you my heart, which is richer than Pluto's mine and richer than gold. There is dearer than Pluto's mine and richer than gold. If thou beest a Roman, take it forth. I that denied thee gold will give my heart. Strike as thou didst at Caesar. For I know when thou didst hate him worst, thou lovest him, thou lovedst him better. Okay, so it's still this much for today's class. Please do write in the comment section if you have any doubts, and please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.